Now in Southern Africa now, FNB Eswatini has released a 2024-25 annual financial result with CEO Thokozani Dlamini presenting the performance highlight. The results reflect strong resilience despite economic headwinds. Dlamini highlighted growth in key revenue streams, solid balance sheet performance and investment in digital banking. He emphasized the bank's commitment to innovation, customer service and community impact as drivers of its journey over the past year. FNB Eswatini says it will continue building value for customers and stakeholders while positioning itself for long-term growth.
However, there is confidence that Eswatini will continue to benefit from the regional and local political stability. Additionally, the U.S. protectionist policies continue to disrupt global trade, as we may be aware. From a regional perspective, with South Africa facing about a 30% tariff on key exports to the U.S., Eswatini remains vulnerable due to our deep economic ties with South Africa. And this accounts for over 70% of imports and about 60% of exports. So even though Eswatini itself is exposed to a lower tariff of about 10%, this interdependence still impacts us and is reinforced by shared currency peg and the membership within the CMA area, which amplifies that ripple effect of the trade shocks imposed on South Africa. And we've started seeing the discussions even locally on the industries that are impacted because of this. From a social perspective, youth unemployment in Eswatini remains high, estimated at about 58.2% if you look at the ENYC report of 2024, and is among the youth aged between 15 and 25. This indicates a challenge in youth labor market integration. We have also seen extensive reporting on the growing pressures facing our healthcare sector, an area that continues to warrant close attention. In terms of economic reforms, if we start off with corporate tax reform, the Eswatini Revenue Services has reduced the corporate tax rate from 27.5% to 25%, effective 1 July 2024, a strategic move aimed at stimulating business investment and encouraging economic growth. If we look at increased competition in the banking sector, on the other hand, Eswatini is experiencing an increase in competition in the financial services sector with the entry of new banks. We've seen Swaziland Building Society now converting or in the process of converting to a full-on commercial bank. And we've also seen the introduction of Letshego Eswatini Bank, who have a provisional license currently. So banks will need to differentiate themselves, providing value-added services and tailored solutions to retain and grow their customer base. Together, these developments signal a more dynamic business environment in Eswatini, one that encourages investment, innovation, and enhanced customer choice. From a sustainability perspective, the global economy is experiencing increasing pressure from climate-related risks, from extreme weather events to resource scarcity. Businesses and investors are recognizing that sustainability is no longer optional, and that it is a critical matter for long-term resilience. At FNB Eswatini, it is essential that we embrace sustainable strategies, aligning our investments and operations with a low-carbon resilient economy while ensuring the safeguarding of returns. The shift is not only about risk mitigation, but also about unlocking growth, opportunities in renewable energy, green infrastructure, and sustainable finance. From a technology perspective, we have seen the rollout of local and regional Pan-African payment systems, with Eswatini officially going live on the Eswatini payment systems in December 2024. So that's our national payment switch. We are proud to note that FNB Eswatini has been live on the Eswatini payment switch since June 2025, a milestone I will expand on later in this presentation. At the same time, cybersecurity threats continue to persist globally. Locally, we are all too familiar with the Fatata scams that have impacted Eswatini over the past few months. We acknowledge the ongoing efforts to both the market and law enforcement agencies to address this challenge. Importantly, at FNB, we remain committed to strengthening our cybersecurity frameworks, enhancing client awareness, and building digital trust to ensure our customers continue to transact with confidence. I just want to expand a bit more on what we at FNB are doing in response to this increase in scams and other fraud-related threats in Eswatini.